Run away, out of time. Find a place where I can never hide. I let it burn, change or even shine. Let it burn, I'll never be coming back. 'Cause I'm losing my mind.
Hello, LS11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K23 Universe Mode. We are here for Super SmackDown, and thank you all for joining us here for our first television special in WWE, I believe, in several months at this point. I believe Day 1 Raw was the last time we did it. And we are kicking off with Lexis King making his way down to the ring. And Lexis King tonight looks to take down the man who arrived on SmackDown to take control of the Final Testament last week and absolutely demolished both King and Frazier. Doomsday incarnate. Karrion Kross, flanked by Paul Ellering and the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Authors of Pain. Karrion Kross marching down to the ring tonight. Kross, a former Intercontinental and North American champion. An absolute force of dominance. This is Kross's return to SmackDown. Sent back to SmackDown this season, partially in exchange for the fact that a few names moved over to Raw earlier this year, like the OC of AJ Styles, Gallows, Anderson, and Mia Yim. So Karrion Kross has made his way to the ring. Kross and Lexis King kicking off Super SmackDown tonight. Without any further ado, here we go. Karrion Kross now fires away on him now. Kicked in the ribs by Lexis King, and Lexis King now grabs him. Pulls Kross in. Lexis King double underhook, lifts him up. Powerbomb, stacks him up into a cover now. Lexis King, one, no. Karrion Kross immediately gets the shoulders up now. And now Lexis King picking Kross back up now, and Lexis King grabs a hold of him and suplexes Karrion Kross. Kross getting back up to his feet now, and Lexis King, first side, looking for a splash, countered. Counter for counter here, big knee strike there from Karrion Kross. And now, oh, what a clothesline there from Karrion. Lexis King rolls out on the bottom rope now, and Lexis King coming back in. Karrion Kross grabs him. King grabbed by Kross, and Karrion Kross sends him crashing across the ring. And now Kross grabs him a gut wrench. Karrion Kross gut wrench suplex. Rolls back through though. And Kross with another one. Lexis King is down now, and Kross choking him out. Kross now getting King back up to his feet, kicking away, firing away with shots now. Kicks him. Karrion Kross. Doomsday Saito to Lexis King. Karrion Kross looking to make short work of him tonight. Karrion Kross throws him across the ring into the corner. Massive spear into the corner, and Kross choking him out. Kross choking him out. Grabs onto Lexis King now. Karrion Kross gets him back up, and Kross boots him in the face. Picking him back up to his feet now, and Karrion Kross with Lexis King for the Cross Hammer. Cover. 1, 2, 3. A dominant win there for Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross dominates his way to the win tonight. Oh, what is he doing? Oh, hang on, man. There's Nathan Frazier. He's got a chair. You think we're gonna hurt you? No, 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 no. Dear boy, your torment is far from physical. Take the swing. If you dare, I assure you, it will not connect. You don't intimidate me. Because, Nathan, a darkness sleeps within you that I think you know is there. I know is there. Everyone knows is lying in wait. And I will bring it out of you. You're going to watch as the final testament physically destroys everyone you know and love. But please, take the swing. I'm sure it'll do wonders. You'll embrace the darkness soon enough, Nathan. Glad you can make it. Hopefully the drive wasn't too bad. Welcome to SmackDown. Yeah, good to be here. So, my partners are here? Don't you worry, they're going to be ready for you to ask them to join you tonight. Good, good. And in the dressing room, Pepsi, not Coke. Don't worry. Good. Good to see you again, Phil. Yeah, thanks, Paul. Don't like when they call me Paul. Well, the best in the world, CM Punk is in the house here at Super SmackDown, but now we've got some championship action coming up as the women's tag team titles are on the line tonight. Team Kick, Dakota Kai, and Tegan Nox on their way down to the ring looking to become champions tonight. Neither woman has been a tag team champion before. Tegan Nox, a former NXT women's champion, though. Longtime friends are Tegan and Dakota. It's a big opportunity for them tonight to become champions. First time in Dakota's career, if she were to win tonight, that she'd be able to be a champion in the LS11 universe. Tegan and Dakota have made their way down to the ring. And now here come the champions. The reigning women's tag team champions, the duo of Ivy Nile and Shayna Baszler, Strike Force, on their way down to the ring. Shayna, one of the most dominant women in LS11 history. Ivy Nile has been learning under her for months now. A couple of years at this point has been learning under her. And now tonight they defend the tag titles against Team Kick. They most recently beat the Unholy Union of Alba Fire and Isla Dawn back at the Bad Blood pay-per-view. So Ivy and Shayna have made their way down to the ring, ready to defend the gold tonight. Once again. So without any further ado, it's Dakota Kai, Ivy Nile, one-on-one. Starting it out in this tag team match. That's Dakota Kai sending Ivy Nile off the ropes. Dakota Kai with a knee strike. Knocks her down now, and Ivy Nile gets turned over with a kick. Dakota Kai, the end of the back, has her down now, and Dakota Kai with another one. Ivy Nile goes down now, and Dakota Kai getting her back up to her feet here. Dakota, forearm strike, has got her down. Turns her with a kick now, and Ivy Nile picked back up to her feet here by Dakota Kai. Dakota grabs onto her, pulling her in here, and Dakota Kai taking her towards the corner. And head first into the turnbuckle. Tag is made to Tegan Nox. The ropes. Double arm drag and double kicks there from Tegan and Dakota. Now Jawbreaker connects from Ivy Nile and big rolling kick to the head. Ivy Nile now kicking away at Tegan Nox. Kicks her again. Ivy Nile grabs onto her, throws her across the ring into the corner. And Shayna and Tegan, two of the best NXT Women's Champions we ever saw in LS11. This big atomic drop there, and Tegan Nox has Ivy Nile. Leg drop taking her down. Go cover now. One. Rope break for Ivy. Ivy Nile is down now. Tegan Nox has got her. Tegan getting her back up to her feet here. Tegan Nox grabs a hold of her. Pulls her in. Grabs her by the throat. And choke slam from Tegan to Ivy. And elbow drop as well. She's got her down now. Tegan Nox into the corner. Tag is made. Back up to her feet now. Hurricane Rana connects there from Ivy, and now Ivy Nile. Elbow drop, taking her down. Ivy Nile grabs onto her, grabs Tegan. Or grabs Dakota now. Dakota Kai kicks her. Dakota Kai, another kick in the back, taking her down. Dakota rolling her over now into a cover here. He's got her. She's got her down here. Dakota, 1, 2, kick out from Ivy. Shayna still yet to be tagged into this matchup. As Dakota Kai, knee into the arm of Ivy Nile. Ivy's still down. Shayna wants the tag, though, and Ivy. Dakota's got her by the back of the head, and Dakota Kai taking her towards the ropes, countered. Ivy Nile now with a takedown to Dakota Kai, takes her down. Dakota now picked back up to her feet here. Ivy Nile grabs onto her, and Ivy Nile throws her into the corner. Tag is made. Shayna Baszler's in. Now Shayna hits the ropes and spear! Taking down Dakota Kai. Grabs onto her now. Knee strike. Back up to her feet now. Shayna Baszler kicking away at her here repeatedly. Firing away now. Grabs onto her. Kicked in the ribs. Dakota Kai grabs onto her now. Dakota with Shayna off the ropes. Dakota Kai ducks her. Dakota now with a kick in the leg. Taking her down here. Dakota Kai getting her back up to her feet now. Shayna back up to her feet. Dakota Kai pulling her in now. Kai taking Shayna towards the corner. Shayna Baszler answering back with elbow strikes. Now Shayna bringing the kicks to the captain, a team kick. Dakota throwing Shayna into the corner now. Dakota Kai with Shayna Baszler in the corner. Dakota Kai, here we go. Runs the ropes. Coming towards the corner now. Oh, that's not going to feel comfortable. Massive spear from Shayna. And now Shayna Baszler. Oh my God, look at this single leg with a knee into the back of the head of Dakota Kai. Tegan Nox making the save. And now Shayna wiping out Tegan. Shayna Baszler standing tall. And Dakota sent back in the ring now. Shayna telling Dakota to get up. Dakota Kai staggering back to her feet. And Shayna, whoa, went for Kirifuda clutch. Dakota with a massive kick taking her down. Dakota Kai getting Shayna Baszler back to her feet now. Pulls her up on her shoulders now. And Dakota Kai hits the kick. Dakota now cover on Shayna for the 1. Saved by Ivy. Ivy Nile saving it now. And now Dakota Kai back into the corner. Tag is made back to Tegan Nox. Tegan Nox enters the mix now. She gets kicked though, and Shayna Baszler, running kick taking her down. And now Shayna getting her back up to her feet. Shayna Baszler grabs Tegan Nox, throws her across the ring into the corner. Tag is made. Ivy Nile's in. Ivy and Shayna now off the ropes. Drop toe hold and elbow across the back to Tegan Nox. And now Ivy Nile grabs onto Tegan and slams her down. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out from Tegan. And now Tegan Nox kicking away at her here. Ivy Nile. Oh, what a knee strike from Tegan. Now Tegan Nox right hook into the back. Grabs onto her, getting her back up to her feet. Tegan Nox throwing Ivy Nile into the corner. Ivy Nile now Tegan Knox kicks her in the knee, and what is Tegan doing here? Tegan Knox! Canadian Destroyer out of the corner. Cover on Ivy Nile. 1. Saved by Shayna Baszler. Now Dakota Kai taking down Shayna with a roundhouse kick. And Tegan Knox. Oh my god, Tegan Knox slides off the ropes, taking down Shayna Baszler. Tegan Knox goes up to the top. Queen of Spades is down. And Ivy Nile now. Ivy Nile grabs her, rolls Tegan through. Cover. 1. No. Tegan kicks out. And now Hurricane Rana from Ivy Nile to Tegan Knox. Hits an elbow as well. Getting her back up to her feet now. Ivy Nile right hook connects, and Ivy turns her around into Dragon Sleeper. Ivy Nile with the Dragon Sleeper in on Tegan Knox. Ivy Nile wrenching it in, trying to tap her out here. Ivy's got it in. Tegan Knox in some serious trouble. Dakota Kai comes to the rescue. And Ivy Nile now coming in with shots to the face. Ivy Nile's putting the boots to her now. Here comes Tegan. Knee strike taking her down. And now Tegan Knox getting Ivy Nile back up to her feet here. Tegan Knox grabs onto her now, and Tegan Knox, the girl with the shiniest wizard, getting knocked back with elbow strikes. Ivy Nile now grabs onto her, throwing her across the ring into the corner. Ivy Nile, tag is made. Shayna Baszler back in. Shayna re-enters the mix now, and Shayna, here we go. Double axe handle to Tegan. Now Shayna kicking away at her here. Here comes Tegan Knox, goes for a knee strike. Shayna taking her down, cover on Tegan. Shayna for the 1. For the 2, saved by Dakota. Shayna throws a shot at Kai, knocks her down. Now Shayna Baszler. Oh, Tegan knocking her away now. Tegan Knox grabs onto Shayna. Shayna Baszler counters. Spear from Shayna Baszler. Into a cover now. Baszler hooks the leg. 1, 2. Kick out from Tegan. Tegan Knox staying in it now. Shayna goes for a kick. Tegan Knox with a massive knee strike, taking down the Queen of Spades. Now Tegan Knox grabs onto her, throwing Shayna into the corner. Tegan Knox now with Shayna in the corner. Tegan Knox, here we go. She's looking for it again. Goes up into Canadian Destroyer to Shayna. Into a cover now. She's got her down. 1, saved by Ivy. Now Tegan and Ivy. Tegan Knox grabs onto Ivy Nile, taking her down. Now Shayna grabs a hold of Tegan. Gets her in the Carafuna clutch. And Knox forced to submit. Strike Force retain the gold. Just like that, Strike Force managed to retain the championships tonight. Shayna Baszler and Ivy Nile, their reign of dominance with the women's tag team titles continues for yet another night here at Super SmackDown. We've still got plenty to come tonight. We've got a number 1 contenders match for the Cruiserweight title coming up next. So, it's been a little bit of a rough year so far for me, you know? I end up drafted away from the guy I was tag team champions with coming out of WrestleMania. And then everything kind of falls apart. I'm in the crosshairs of the 6. I have to try and find new allies to keep the numbers game at bay. And I try and take down Cody, and, well, that fails. And everything just kind of all happened at once. And by no means is this me complaining. I'm just kind of recapping what's happened at this point, because at this point, you know, every single thing you're talking about happened to me tenfold. But you don't hear me whining. I do something about it. So maybe you ought to stop whining, or I'll do something about you. Alright, it is time for a number 1 contenders match to the Cruiserweight Championship. The winner will go to Survivor Series to challenge for the gold. As here he is, the Olympian, the leader of the Alpha Academy, Chad Gable. And now here comes Dragon Lee to the ring. Dragon Lee with a huge matchup tonight on his hands. Dragon Lee makes his way down to the ring. Both of these men won big fatal four-way matches this week in the last 7 days to get here tonight. Chad Gable is a former Cruiserweight champion. Dragon Lee has never been a champion in the LS11 universe. So here we go. Dragon Lee runs in. Whoa, they both flew at one another. Neither got the better of that one. Gable with a chop goes for another one. Dragon Lee firing away now. Dragon Lee with a big chop there. Knocks Gable into the ropes now. And Dragon Lee, knee strike to Chad Gable. Taking him down now. And Dragon Lee hits the ropes. And springboard moonsault taking him down. Dragon Lee now kicks Chad Gable down. Gable getting picked back up to his feet now by Dragon Lee. And Dragon Lee with a big chop there to Gable. Chad Gable pounces on him. Down goes Dragon Lee now, and Gable grabs a hold of him, pulls Dragon Lee in, hooks the arms, and suplex from Chad Gable. Cover on Dragon Lee. One. No, Dragon Lee kicks out. And now Gable grabs Dragon Lee, who counters Dragon Lee. Big knee strike there, takes him down. Standing shooting star to Gable. And now Dragon getting him back up to his feet. Dragon Lee into a chop. Went for a knee strike. Gable with a kick in the head. And now Chad Gable has the leg of Dragon Lee. Snaps it back. Down goes Dragon Lee. Chad Gable's got him down now. And Chad Gable. Oh! Big super kick from Dragon Lee into the shooting star. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out from Gable. Chad Gable staying in it now. Both of these men as well swept the fatal four-way matches they were in the last week, as Gable is starting to get back up, and Dragon Lee just flattened him right in the back. Now Gable is knocking him back with chops, knocking back Dragon Lee. Drop kick takes him down. 3 at the count of 3 here, and Chad Gable with the leg of Dragon Lee, snapping it back now. At the count of 4 here, Chad Gable stomps the leg, turns over Dragon Lee, hits him in the back with a knee again. Gable, count of 5 now, gets Dragon Lee back up, and throws him into the barricade. Referee is at the count of 6 now. Dragon Lee is down. Gable slides out of the ring. Chad Gable now grabs onto Dragon Lee, getting him back up to his feet. Dragon Lee. Oh, belly to belly into the steps from Gable, taking him down. And now Chad Gable's got him down. Dragon Lee is down. Gable gets kicked in the head, and Dragon Lee with a senton on the floor. And now Dragon Lee goes back into the ring. Dragon Lee back into the ring now. Chad Gable coming up on the apron after him. Gable back into the ring now. Grabs Dragon Lee, and Chad Gable goes for a German suplex. Dragon Lee counter. Dragon Lee for a kick. Gable managed to tank it. Now Gable grabs the leg, and Gable turns him over now. Gable snaps back the leg of Dragon Lee. Chad Gable has got him down now, and Chad Gable with the arm of Dragon Lee. Gable takes him down. Chad Gable now rolling him over into a cover on Dragon Lee. Chad Gable for the 1, 2, kick out. Dragon Lee now is caught with a DDT. Chad Gable down now. Gable going up to the top rope. Chad Gable looking to fly. Gable looking for win for the moonsault. Dragon Lee out of the way. Dragon Lee with a massive kick in the head now. Dragon Lee has Chad Gable down, getting him back up to his feet. Dragon Lee fires back, knocks Gable in the ropes now, and Chad Gable taking down Dragon Lee. Gable follows him back to the outside now, and Chad Gable. He's got Dragon Lee down, Chad Gable. Taking out Dragon Lee with a massive arm drag, knocks him down. Gable getting Dragon Lee back up to his feet. Chad Gable with Dragon Lee back into the ring. Gable following after him now, and Chad Gable. Gable's getting fired up now. Dragon Lee is down. Chad Gable. Whoa, Dragon Lee kicks him back. Dragon Lee grabs the rope. Springboard moonsault right across the chest of Chad Gable. Dragon Lee getting him back up to his feet now. Dragon Lee chops him. Firing back on him now. Dragon Lee puts him in the corner. Dragon Lee kicks him. Shoves him back with a boot now. And Dragon Lee has got Chad Gable down in the corner. Dragon Lee up to the middle rope for knee strike across the chest of Chad Gable. Hits the ropes and went for a senton to follow it up. Gable out of the way. Chad Gable grabs him now, and Gable throws him into the corner. Chad Gable grabs Dragon Lee, turning him around, and Chad Gable with Dragon Lee. Head first into Chaos Theory from Gable to go to Survivor Series 2. Kick out from Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee now manages to grab the leg of Gable and take him out. Goes down, standing shooting star again from Lee. Dragon Lee getting him back up again now, and Dragon Lee chopping away at him now, knocking back Chad Gable. Dragon Lee, knee strike connects. Senton follows it up. Dragon Lee has got Chad Gable down. Dragon Lee now, Gable rolls out of the ring, and Chad Gable to the outside. Dragon Lee grabs at him now. Dragon Lee goes out on the apron, and Dragon Lee split leg moonsault takes down Gable. Now Dragon Lee getting him back up to his feet. Dragon Lee with Chad Gable back into the ring. Down with the legs now. Dragon Lee has got him down. Dragon Lee grabs onto Chad Gable now, and Dragon Lee. Gable's got a hold of him. Dragon Lee sent off the ropes. Chad Gable ducks him. Gable leapfrogs him now, and Gable hip toss taking him down. Chad Gable's got him down now, and Chad Gable. Dragon Lee kicks him in the head now. Gable is down. Dragon Lee. The boots to him now. Dragon Lee has got him down. Gable back to his feet. Gable kicked in the ribs. Dragon Lee turns him around into Destino from Dragon Lee. 1, 2. Chad Gable kicked out. Both men have now hit their best shot once each, and Chad Gable managed to kick out. Dragon Lee goes up to the middle rope, and Dragon Lee drops the knee across Gable again. Into a standing shooting star. Gable is down. Dragon Lee getting him back up. Dragon Lee, roundhouse kick, comes off the ropes. Dragon Lee, sliding kick in the head has got Gable down. And now Dragon Lee with Chad Gable in trouble. Dragon Lee kicks him in the head. He's got him down again. Now Dragon Lee gets Gable back up. Dragon Lee with Chad Gable. Whoa, went for a powerbomb. Gable rolled him through. Gable, cover on Dragon Lee. 1, 2. Dragon Lee kicks out. Gable's got a hold of him now, and Gable using that mat wrestling style, that Greco-Roman wrestling. Olympic background of Gable, who gets caught in the ropes on that one. Chad Gable goes down. Dragon Lee goes out of the ring, pulling himself up to the top. Dragon Lee, diving stomp across the chest of Gable. Into a cover now. Dragon Lee. 1, 2, 3. Dragon Lee finishes Chad Gable off tonight. Dragon Lee managing to beat Chad Gable this evening. Dragon Lee is going to Survivor Series. Oh, of course. How wonderful. The Cruiserweight Champion is here. Isn't that swell? Logan Paul, with that bottle I'm not paying enough to talk about. What the hell is this? I was told I was getting a challenger at Survivor Series, not Rey Mysterio from the discount section at the grocery store. Look, little guy, I'm going to be honest, I don't know who you are, and I don't really care. For you, this is the biggest match of your career. For me, it's just going to be another title defense. So I'll see you at Survivor Series, I guess. Logan Paul going to leave. Dragon Lee! Dragon Lee! Destino to Logan Paul! Taking him down. Well, I have an announcement tonight, and that is a big announcement regarding the upcoming Women's Championship rematch between Asuka and Jade Cargill that's coming up at Survivor Series in just 2 weeks' time from tomorrow, when they bring you the final WWE Premium Live event of 2K23 on March 2nd. And that is that now, Asuka's rematch for the WWE Women's Championship is going to be contested in a submission match. Meaning the only way for the match to end will be by forcing your opponent to surrender, tap out, give up, whatever you want to call it. There will be no pinfalls in the matchup. But now, up next we have some tag team action coming up on SmackDown. Well, as the GM said, we got tag team action coming your way right now on SmackDown, as here are the New Day of Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods on their way down to the ring. Woods and Kingston ready for action this evening. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, we're trying to figure out who are going to be the next challengers to the AOP for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Or I suppose they're now the final test of it, aren't they? And so Woods and Kingston have made their way to the ring, and they're going to take on one of the top rising teams of Friday nights. The Yes Boys. Pretty Deadly. Elton Prince and Kit Wilson. Elton Prince and Kit Wilson making their way down to the ring, ready for action tonight. We've seen them picking up big wins over the last few months. They've challenged for the titles once or twice since they got here earlier in Season 4. Big tag team match about to go down here. Pretty Deadly and the New Day, an interesting clash here. To say the least. So Pretty Deadly and New Day here at Super SmackDown. Without any further ado, it is Kit Wilson and Kofi Kingston starting it out. Here we go. Kofi runs in, flips through, and DDT to start out strong here, taking down Kit. Kofi runs in now. Kit Wilson grabs him. Back body drop. The end of the back now, knocking him down. Kofi. Tag is made to Elton Prince. Elton Prince enters the mix now, and Kofi went for a massive clothesline. Elton Prince blocked it. And now Elton's got him now. Elton Prince pulls him in. Right hook into the back. And now Elton Prince. No, Kofi out of the way. Kofi went for a chop. Elton grabs him, pops him up. Slamming him into the mat, into a cover now. Kofi is down. Elton Prince, cover for the one. No. And now Kofi sidesteps into an enziguri, taking him down. It's the ropes now, and Kofi Kingston runs in, floats through into DDT on Kit Wilson, or on Elton Prince. Tag is made to former Cruiserweight champ Xavier Woods. Now Xavier runs in, wheelbarrow. Bulldog, no. Elton Prince finds the counter now, and Elton Prince with a clothesline. Taking him down. Elton turns his attention to Kofi. Elton Prince turning his attention to Kingston. Xavier Woods now is caught, and Elton Prince taking him down here. Kofi with a right hook now, knocking back Elton. He's got Xavier, though. And now Elton Prince with Xavier Woods, taking him towards the ropes, countered. Elbow strikes connecting now, and now Xavier Woods with a jab into another. Spins around, hits a split, and clothesline. And now Xavier, whoa, taking down Kit. But Elton, wait a minute, Xavier, crucifix cover on Elton, cover for the one. No, Elton Prince stays in it. And now Xavier with a chop to Elton, knocking him back. Elton Prince, uppercut. And now Kit Wilson is tagged in, and Xavier Woods got with a jab now, countering. Knocking back Kit Wilson here, and Xavier Woods goes for a kick. Kit Wilson swings him around now, and Kit Wilson taking down Woods. Now Woods, hang on a minute. Tag is made. Kofi is back in. And Kofi Kingston now. Whoa! He had to leap over Woods. He didn't want to hurt his friend, and he accidentally got caught there by Kit. But now Kofi, jawbreaker knocking him back here. Kofi Kingston firing away on him with kicks now, knocking him back. Kofi hits the ropes. Kofi Kingston, massive chop to Kit Wilson. And now Kofi, here we go. Boom drop connects. And now Kofi grabs onto Elton, right hook, and knocks him down. And now Kofi grabs onto Elton, or grabs onto Kit, and trouble in paradise. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, it's a win for the New Day. A victory for New Day tonight. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods picking up the win. Oh, hold up a minute. There's the best in the world. We knew he'd be here tonight. CM Punk is here. CM Punk on SmackDown for the first time in over a decade. And Punk is coming down to the ring. New Day haven't left yet. These fans in attendance tonight going wild for seeing CM Punk's return on SmackDown. CM Punk is here. What's he got to say? You know, I feel like there's a lot that could be said about the history between myself and the man standing across the ring from me. Inside and outside this ring, there's a lot of history here. But I think all I'm going to say is Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, you got my back? Punk, you always know the answer to that question. I've always got your back. So what I'm hearing is AJ, Gallows, Anderson. Team Punk's got 3 members. So we'll see you at Survivor Series. A lot of people saw what happened last week. Randy Orton did what he did best. Draw me with an RKO out of nowhere. That's what he does. He's the Viper for a reason. He's caught me off guard. And I will admit that. It's called the most dangerous move in all of WWE for a reason. What I will tell you here and now is that tonight it's going to be very different. Randy will not be catching me with an RKO again. I'll be alert. I'll be on guard. No matter where he could be. And it will not be me looking at the lights tonight. Alright, it's time for our final match of the night. We're about to have the face-to-face after this. As here comes Montez Ford to the ring. Montez Ford competing on the first week of Flash Fury this week. He was against Rich Holland the other night. got a victory on it. I do truly hope you're all enjoying Flash Fury as much as I am. I think it's been a great new addition to the channel. Great way to get some quick fire matches in on YouTube Shorts. Great way to try and integrate YouTube Shorts into the channel as well, in my opinion at least. Montez Ford been trying to break into the singles division this year. Let's see if he's got what it takes to do so again tonight. He's got to take on one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. So Montez has made his way down to the ring, former Raw Tag Team Champion, chasing that first singles title. Montez makes his way to the ring, and of course his opponent, the man that will be facing Drew McIntyre for the World Heavyweight title in just a few nights, in just a few weeks, 2 weeks from tomorrow specifically, at Survivor Series. The Viper, Randy Orton, on his way down to the ring. Orton on his way down to the ring tonight. Big matchup here this evening for Orton. So Randy Orton tonight. We're going to get another big victory. Orton unpinned, unsubmitted since his return back at SummerSlam. Has been dropping everyone with RKOs left and right. And even center in some cases. You know, I really got to make sure I don't say stupid stuff on commentary, because this is the premiere and people nitpick what I say on commentary more so in premieres than they do on normal episodes. So Randy Orton. Of course, we all know what we're waiting for. The Viper, former world champion, the youngest world champion in history, winning the world title for the first time after WrestleMania in 2004. There it is. There's that classic, that vintage Randy Orton pose. Randy Orton, Montez Ford. Here we go. Montez comes in, leaping clothesline to Randy, taking him down. Now Randy Orton's starting to get back up. Montez, drop kick, taking him down. Ford, right hook into the back. He's got Randy down now, and Montez kicks him in the back. Randy Orton getting picked back up to his feet now. Montez Ford, right hook connects now. Ford knocks Orton into the corner. There's a chop. Montez Ford, right hook to Orton, knocking him down. Montez coming off the ropes, and drop kick takes him down. Montez Ford goes for a double axe handle. Randy Orton out of the way. Clothesline. Got him across the back. Now Randy Orton picking him up with the right hooks now. Randy Orton, uppercut to Montez. Knocks him into the ropes. Randy Orton has got him down. Orton into stomp to Montez Ford. Ford getting back up to his feet now. Montez went for that back elbow. Randy Orton grabs onto him, and Orton pulls him in. Backbreaker to Ford, taking him down. Randy Orton getting him back up now. Randy Orton, uppercut to Montez. Knocks him back. Orton, right hook takes him down now. And Randy Orton back up to his feet now. Orton with Montez. Looking to end this one quickly. Here we go. Randy Orton with the vintage Orton. DDT connects to Montez. Orton's got him down now, and Randy Orton stands over him as Orton. Here we go. We know what comes next. Randy Orton coiled and ready to strike. RK. No. And now Randy Orton comes in. Montez Ford gets out of the way. Ford with a drop kick. Montez Ford with another one. And now Montez ducks him, hits the ropes, and leaping crossbody, taking down the Viper. And now Montez went for the back elbow again. Randy Orton grabs onto him, pulls him in. Randy Orton. Here we go. Montez counters, elbow strike from Ford. Grabs Orton, rolls him through. Rope break. Montez goes for a drop kick. Randy Orton out of the way now, and Randy Orton grabs onto him, and back body drop to Montez Ford. Now Randy, here we go. Drops the knee into the face of Montez Ford. Orton kicking away at him now. Goes for a kick in the back. Montez getting back up to his feet now, and Randy Orton with a jab. Here we go. Orton knocks him into the ropes. Randy Orton with a clothesline. And he's got him down now, and Randy Orton Oh, no. Hits him with the punt. But a rope break for Montez Ford. Now Randy Orton. Fallaway slam. Montez Ford goes down. Orton getting him back up to his feet. Orton with a clothesline. Into another one. Randy Orton now ducks him into power slam. Grabs onto Montez Ford now, and Randy Orton goes for him. Wait a minute. Ford. Randy's got him by the arm, and Montez Ford finally waking up at that punt. Kicks the leg out from under Orton now. Montez Ford floats over. DDT to Randy. And now Montez Ford, double axe handle, taking him down. The Viper in trouble now, and Ford hits the ropes. Randy Orton out of the way. Ford went for a cannonball. Orton got out of the way now, and Montez. Hang on a minute. Montez Ford dives out onto the Viper, taking him down. Montez has got him down now, and Randy Orton starting to get back up to his feet. Montez Ford grabs a hold of him. Ford with Orton. Back into the ring at the count of two now. Montez on the apron. Montez Ford springboard. Frog splash across the back of Orton. Randy Orton didn't have any time to react. The side steps. Randy Orton looking for a drop kick. Montez counters. Montez went for a right hook. Orton countered. Orton firing away at Ford now. Randy Orton now grabs him. Countered. Ford. Big back elbow strike connects again. For a double axe handle. Randy out of the way now. And Randy, full Nelson. Slam to Montez Ford. Now Randy Orton goes for a drop kick. Montez out of the way. Montez floats over. DDT to the Viper. Randy Orton's down. Montez Ford. Here we go. Looking to come from the heavens. No! Montez Ford is down, and Randy Orton RKO. Cover on Ford, and Montez Ford is down. 1, 2, 3. And Randy Orton shuts him down with the 3 most dangerous letters in WWE. Massive victory there for Orton tonight, dropping Montez Ford with the RKO. Ford put up a good fight tonight against the Viper, but Randy Orton is your winner. A big win for Randy Orton tonight. Wait a minute! Plenty more from out of nowhere! Drew McIntyre stands tall, and folks, it's time for what you came here for. All right. Time for the face-off of the ages. It has been almost 2 full years since these men last stared each other in the eyes in the middle of the ring on SmackDown. Out first is the Intercontinental Champion. He is a visionary. He is a revolutionary. He is Seth freaking Rollins. Seth Rollins' Intercontinental title around his waist. He was laid out by the 6 back at Bad Blood, and he demanded an audience with Cody Rhodes tonight. And Seth found backup last week to make sure that everything goes the way he wants it tonight, to make sure the 6 stay at bay tonight. Seth Rollins comes down to the ring, serenaded by the LS11 Universe. He is a fan favorite. He has more wins than anybody. He is one of only 2 people with 100 wins in LS11 Universe, himself and Rhea Ripley, the only 2 with that. Rhea hitting that just 2 nights ago on Flash Fury. Seth Rollins has made his way to the ring. And here's his backup. The man that's going to stand by his side to keep the 6 at bay tonight and make sure this face-to-face goes the exact way that they want it. The Chief, without a tribe. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is here, former WWE champion. former Shield brother of Seth Rollins. Their friendship, their brotherhood finally reunited this year, earlier this season, as part of SmackDown. Finally putting their past behind them, their wars they went through in Season 3 and Season 2. Now tonight, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins will be standing side by side against the dominant force that is the Six. Seth brought in Roman because Roman knows Solo better than anyone on SmackDown. And Roman was also targeted by the Six just a number of weeks ago, back at Bad Blood. Seth just has this huge grin on his face as Roman makes his way down to the ring. These people loving to see their chief without a tribe tonight. Roman Reigns is here now. Reigns and Rollins, never thought I'd see the day that they were side by side again. So Reigns has made his way to the ring, but now here he comes. First time we've gotten to see him since Hell in a Cell at Bad Blood, where he went crashing through the steel structure. The American Nightmare. The leader of the Six, the former World Heavyweight Champion. Cody Rhodes. Held that world title for 475 days. Does things to a man. The leader of the Six and the Visionary. The last time these two were face to face, Seth Rollins was World Heavyweight Champion. Cody Rhodes was Mr. Money in the Bank, and they were set for a collision course at the Royal Rumble in Season 3. At that point in time, Seth became the only person to pin Cody since his return to WWE in Season 3. Since then, Drew McIntyre has defeated him twice. After that, Cody would successfully cash in on Seth Rollins the night after WrestleMania Season 3, going to Season 4. And Rollins would be stuck on Raw for a year, while Cody reigned on top of SmackDown. They had one run-in a few months ago backstage, but that was it. So now, the face-off we've all been waiting for. We are, the battle lines drawn, Aldis and Solo. Reigns on the other side. So, Seth Rollins, what do you want to talk about? Rhodes, cut the shit. You know what I want to talk about. You and I have not stared each other in the eyes in the middle of the ring in almost 2 years. In that time, I stomped you at the Rumble, you cashed in the night after WrestleMania, and you got away with my title scot-free for 475 days. And you know what never happened in that time? I never got a rematch. Seth, is that really what all of this is about? A rematch? I mean, are you really that stupid? Because I don't have the World Heavyweight title anymore. You know that, right? Drew's running around with it. So why don't you go run and challenge him like one of you always has to do when the other is champion, huh? That's not what I mean, Cody. You decided to have your goons come after me back at Bad Blood, and clearly there's some unfinished business between us. Which is why, as you can see, I brought the big dog. Yeah? Yeah, I noticed you did. which is why I naturally brought some backup of my own. You remember Mr. Aldous and, of course, the true greatest member of the Anoa'i family, Solo, right? So, gentlemen, it seems we are in the middle of some aggressive negotiations. So what's the deal, Seth? Cody, let's make it plain and simple. Big Dog, tell him what we want. We both want revenge for all of you spending the last year costing us matches. Cody, Nick, Solo. We want the three of you in War Games. Are you fucking serious? You realize that for War Games you need 3 people to face 3 people. There's only 2 of you. And let's go over the stats here. Because I've heard the rumblings all week. The Forbidden Door isn't going to swing open. Seth, your little students are getting their asses kicked by the Final Testament, and you don't seem to be doing anything to help them. What, are you going to get your wife to step in, Seth? You going to get Becky in here? You going to go gaslight an NXT hopeful again like you did to Shane Thorne and Buddy Murphy and Dio Madden and Joseph Connors and Wesley Blake and Steve Cutler and everyone else that listened to you? Because let's be real. Everything that's been circulating the LS11 universe for the last 7 days about that Forbidden Door swinging open and the guy that Roman, might I remind you, beat you to a bloody pulp a year ago, so I doubt you two are on speaking terms, is going to walk in and there's going to be some happy-go-lucky little Shield reunion, right? It ain't happening. So go ahead, Seth. Underwhelm us all. Nathan Frazier, come on down. Lexis King, let's see it. Cody? Who said anything about rumors? What does he even know? No. No. There is not a fucking chance I'm seeing what I think I'm seeing right now. The Forbidden War can wait. Because the Forbidden Door just got blown off its fucking hinges again. Oh my God. Cody is surrounded. Seth Rollins steps in the ring. Roman Reigns to the other side. Jon Moxley on the other. And Cody, for the first time in 5 years, the Shield is standing side by side. And Cody backing off. What's the matter, Cody? Look like you've seen a ghost. Thought you'd just never see me again when you ran away, right? Guess we're going to war. And hey, Cody. Believe that, bitch. Folks, I cannot believe I'm saying this, but at War Games, it's the 6 versus the Shield. Until next time, everybody, I've been Xander, and you can believe that.